Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to create an ad that I believe will get Donald Trump impeached. So first we're going to Google search YouTube promotion exactly the way I have it typed in here. So make sure if you have some kind of spell checker or something that does not put in YouTube promotional or the wrong text. You have to type it in exactly the way I have it typed in right here. Okay, we're going to click on the search first result. And that should not change because Google obviously wants that on top. That's how they make money. Okay, now we're going to click on Start Now and get started. And here it's loading up here. Okay, and campaign name. So we don't really need to get too creative. We can just type in Trump impeachment. Okay, or we can, or whatever, you can be related to the video. The budget, so you can do either the campaign total or daily. So we could put it 0.25. Start and end date. Now for the big money, I would recommend, for those of you looking to dump in a bunch of money, is do a start and end date. Say maybe sometime in the middle of September, or actually ideally October 1st to November 6th. Okay, and that's that would be my recommendation. Okay, so now we're going to want to do English, and I don't think people are going to understand other languages that speak other languages. They're not going to understand. So we want to do English there. Yeah, everything there, leave it alone. Okay, and then this one put in 0.04. Oh, and then the name. Just whatever. If you have multiple groups, then maybe you'd want to name them by the video that you're advertising. Let me see here. Yeah, everything there defaults. Okay. Demographics, yeah, just fine. Okay, and then there's a few different examples of videos that you can do. So one is the Donald Trump ties to the mob. Another one is Trump Laundromat by the Young Turks. There's a Trump Laundromat article in the New Republic. I'd recommend that you go read that, but this explains that article very well. Here's actually the author of that piece, but Jen Kuger does a great job there. Another one is Zembla, Dubious Friends of Trump. Just type in Dubious Friends of Trump, and make sure that when you do this, the Zembla ones, it says by Zembla, so I would not do these two. This one is actually officially uploaded by Zembla. This one by Zembla, so parts 1, 2, and 3. The other one is David K. Johnston Trump Secrets. Right there. Okay? This is a good one that goes over Donald Trump's. What I like about this one is it also goes over the drug trafficker and other things that are non-Russia related. As I've said, there's 6 keys to getting rid of Trump, or 5, or I can't remember exactly. I have said his sexual transgressions with women and even children. Okay, his ties to the mob, his ties to drugs, his illegal business activities, and am I missing something? His ties to drugs, his ties to, well, and then there's got to be something else that I forgetting. But anyway, but those are good good ones to tap into. So in this example, I'm going to do Trump mob BBC. Okay, and I'm going to click on this. Now, do you want to do it as a video discovery ad, or do you want to do it as an in-stream ad? I'm going to choose in-stream, okay, but it's still going to act just like a video discovery ad. And here's why. Because in the lower left-hand corner, see how it says display URL? It will put the URL right in here. So there'll be people who click, if you set your budget high enough, or a bunch of people do this, there'll be people who click on this, and you know, there'll be just as many people that click down here as there will be as in a video display ad that looks like this in the search results. So this is an example of a video display ad. So I would just do in-stream, and now here's the trick. For the display, for the URL, what you want to do is, I just made a little playlist here, Tom Arnold playlist. I want to right click this video, copy the link location, and I'm going to paste this in here, and I'm going to paste this in there as well. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, you notice how that text I put in here goes right here. So when people click on this, it's going to take them back to the same video, and it's going to take them back to the video in a playlist. So now I have the flexibility to add any video I want at a later date. So they can see, so this kills multiple birds with one stone here. So if they want to share this on YouTube, they click on this, then they share the video, then they get to see the other videos that they wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't get to see otherwise. You know, it's, so link this. The key is link this back to the same video, but link it back to the same video in a playlist. Okay, because you cannot advertise a playlist in either of these formats. You can only, but this is the way how you can get around that. And yeah, just auto generate, that's fine. Let me just take a look at this here. Yeah, everything there should be just fine. And then, oh, add name. Yeah, so then John Sweeney reports on Trump's business. Suspicious. John Sweeney reports on Trump's suspicious business ties. Oh, and here's the. And if you do an in-display, or if you do a video discovery here, you could put the headline. So the text, you can see the text that I type in here will show up. There you go. They'll show up in the actual. But again, I'm going to do the in-stream. And then you just hit save and continue, and then you fill in your payment information and all that. So anyway, I hope that helps. This will help get Donald Trump out of here. Just remember the trick that when you do the in-stream, okay, and you have this, you have your URL that you want to put in there, link it back to the same video, and link it back to a playlist. I cannot emphasize that enough. Link it back to a playlist, because we can get all the information that the media has been ignoring for way too long that needs to get out there. So anyway, I hope this helps, and we'll end it right here.